Hello everyone, Bun Bun here, your neighborhood cat, and today we're gonna be reviewing another episode from this winter season of anime, and it's gonna be in the Clear Moonlit Dusk. Oh my god, that's brave of them, like asking for a stranger's, well, or potentially thinking about asking for a stranger's phone number on the subway just because they're hot. Like, I don't think I could ever do that, but you never know, right? You just gotta go for it. Life is short. Just gotta go and ask for their phone number if you're interested. That's kind of a sad comment that Yoi-chan is way more appealing than most of the guys around here. That's slim pickings, you guys. So I understand why all these girls are like so thirsty for her, because she's hot looking. Oh my god, even he mistakes her because of flat chest, y'all. She got nothing. Did you guys ever have this experience in like your high school life? I've never had one where it's like there's this known like really handsome guy or really handsome girl. I am so with him on this. He's like, so what? What if you're a prince? Because prior to that, she was saying that she's normal and everything. It's everyone else that sees her this way. And here he is. He's coming in from the perspective of someone that doesn't really know her. And he finds her to be just really cool as an individual, you know, because of her actions. Because she was brave in that incident back at the convenience store. And what's wrong with being praised? It's just a matter of how you take it, right? As a compliment, or do you take that as literally your self-image now? So I'm really liking this male lead right now. How he sees her as this hero, but also at the same time, it's not 100% her identity. It's just part of who she is. That's adorable. It would have made my heart flutter too if she came to my rescue like that. See, I feel like that's kind of sad because he's complimenting her and she can't even tell if the guy's messing with her or being serious about it. She's like, what the heck are you doing? Well, okay. It's not as weird now that he said that. Like, I'm treating you as a princess rather than as a prince, because that's what everyone else does. Whereas here, he sees her for who she is, a princess. Dang, girl, just gonna run away? Why? Why are you the one that gets swept away? It's perfectly fine. Has that ever happened to you? Like, have you ever fallen in love with someone just by like love at first sight? Oh my god, this is the one for me. I don't think that's ever happened to me. I like the flower trails following her. That's right, girl. Reflect on your actions. Ah! He's like, he doesn't care what other people think. Oh my god, he's so straightforward. I'm interested in you already? We're still in the first episode. Yeah, girl, I'm like hot too. That's true too, like stalker-esque. Oh, flashback time. That's a him problem, you know? Girl, that is not a you problem. That's a self-esteem problem for this character. You shouldn't like let this memory weigh you down. Oh yeah, that's cute. The curry prince. Oh. I guess I can see her being self-conscious about that. But, you know, if the curry is really good, being called a curry prince, I'm like, thank you. Oh my gosh. This guy is smooth. Okay, that one line kind of threw me off. Well, not really threw me off, but it's like, he's saying, I'm wondering what kind of face you'll make next. So it's kind of like if potentially I was her, it's just like he's messing with her just to get her reaction, which is a very childish thing. So you could take it that way, or you could take that he's actually romantically to some extent interested in her, but also at the same, he's just being very childish and sees her as a plaything to mess around with. Obviously he's not, right? But that's how you could take it. Oh no, the misunderstanding. Ah, my dude. Why did you come in and just spoil the mood? I like how the roses are always just around her. Oh my god, that curry looks so good. I want some curry now. Okay, I feel a little better about the friend now. I really want some curry now. Oh, the dad's already shipping. Even the dad's like, oh, I'm happy to see you're actually into guys too. Isn't that a little rude just to sleep there like that? Oh, whoa, okay. Oh, just an excuse. Okay, that's kind of true. Girl, he's saying he wants to prioritize being with you rather than hanging out with his other friends. It's okay to accept these feelings, that you are worth it. But he is moving a little fast with his interest in her. Oh my gosh. Okay, he's not just a playboy. This boy's got some depth. He's apologizing to her for how improperly he was interacting with her, which is, yes, boy, thank you. I'm glad they're talking it out. So there's no like long misunderstanding that's dragged out. Oh, I like the hair on him. Oh, whoa, what? She looks good. Like, what? You see her frame really nicely with her physique. Oh, wait, why? I guess her school outfit's just baggy, but yeah, she looks really cute. So in a sense, he kind of understands, yeah, about that unwanted attention. He can kind of empathize with her because they're kind of going through the same situation, but through a different lens. This is really nice. It's like all the misunderstandings are just being cleared up right away. Oh, this is refreshing. Thank you. Thank you. It's like we're all mature here. Let's just move on and have a conversation. I like that how she's just being honest and forward with him. How she's just not... She doesn't know how to interact with another male. We're only in the second episode and he is like bulldozing through his feelings and sorting them out. I don't know if it's a maturity thing or he's just the kind of person that knows what he wants. So he's just straight up confessed to her. Like his feelings are closer to love now rather than just simple interest. I love how one of the friends is into the BL. She's like shipping them as if they were both males. Yeah, I ship it too. Right, his image, like just throughout the first 2 episodes, his image has changed a lot, like up and down, like boop, 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 boop. Yeah, some conflict, it gets resolved really fast. That's enjoyable. See, that's fair to say how these characters are reflecting and contemplating against analyzing the situation that they're going through. Like, is he being serious? Is his fate? Like, what's going on? Because everything is like slamming at her like really fast all of a sudden that she's getting these new experiences. So I appreciate that these characters, they're taking the time to really think about the situation. What? They're being so nosy. Wow, that's just rude. That is just rude. Like, okay, you can think that. Keep that in your own internal monologue. Why are you like shouting that to like other guys, like talking shite about another individual because he won't go out on a date with you or go to lunch with you? Ay, ay, ay. Oh, yes, boy. That is an ugly behavior. I don't think that's fair to say it's because of impure thoughts that he's pursuing her. It's rather the opposite, that he has such pure thoughts towards her because he's just like, what is her expression going to be when he interacts with her for the first time as a girl and seeing her as a girl and calling her cute and all that, whereas she's just used to people calling her prince and all that. So I don't think I agree with this friend at all, calling this interest of his like being impure and calling him being horny. I think it's rather the opposite, that he is very pure in his thought, in the way he pursues her, you know, and he expresses himself very clearly to her too, what his motives are and how he feels. It is natural to be curious about such a beautiful person. Everyone else is weird. I agree with you, Kohaku. Oh, you don't have to be a prince in front of him. That's a nice statement. You can be yourself. It's like they're already dating. He's an established boyfriend already. Like, in this scenario. Right? I totally agree with her friends right here. There's nothing wrong with just dating casually and getting to know this individual before you even reject them. So, yes, girl. Go for it. That is an attractive trait. Like, she seriously thought about this. Like, I was not expecting it to go there, but it's rather refreshing. And I think he appreciates it too, right? She is really taking it seriously and she thought about the contract and all these conditions, whereas I'm thinking he probably didn't really think that hard on it. So that's why he is also appreciating this. You know he did not forget what he said. Like, this is the first time he's ever wanted something for himself because she calls him possessive. I think maybe it's the other side of his background too, where he's called a prince because he's potentially rich. And for him, I don't know, maybe perhaps he's lived a bit of a sheltered life where everything is provided and given to him. There's nothing that he himself would want. It's just always handed to him. So this is different for him too. So you can see here, in a sense, with this relationship and interaction with each other, they're both like growing in a sense where they're discovering what's missing in their life. Why did she reject walking home with him? Like, he offered, that was gentlemanly to do, and y'all just started dating. But she's all worried, like, no, people would see them. Girl, this is about you, but not about other people. Why did you reject him like that? But I can also understand her point. But still, But see, this is nice. This creates conflict, which I am more invested in. See, that makes more sense. He's like, yo, I'm here. He's dressed in normal clothing, casual clothing. Why is she in her uniform? But her uniform kind of looks like she's an office worker. Yeah, he's asking the same thing. Why is she in her uniform? Yes, go look at clothing. Brown sugar. Ooh, mochi. That sounds good. Mochi daifuku. Looks so good. I think that's a good idea to go to an amusement park, or like when you go on a date, to have some sort of activity rather than just going to a cafe or like a restaurant, especially not a restaurant when it's a first date, because then you're really stuck there and you have to carry on that conversation continuously because you're like right across from each other. You're not really looking anywhere else. You make that eye contact right during the conversation, whereas with an activity date, you get those chances, you know, to take little breaks and then continue the conversation. So it's not as forced. So I am always for even just going. You don't even have to go to an amusement park for a first date like this, because that's a bit high budget. So you could just go for like a walk in the park, or just somewhere scenic, just walk around. Yeah. That's so sweet that he is sharing all these firsts with her, because I guess she was thinking he's a bit more of playboy, or has more experience in the dating, you know. Well, I mean, which he has, but he's always just been following what the other individual wants rather than what he wants too. Because when you go on a date, you want both parties to have fun, right? So totally understandable. This is like a really nice development for the both of them. All right, so we're at the end of, I think this is episode 3. It's gone by really fast because so we end with her concern about this actual dating thing working out, and are they actually going to form a relationship, because in a relationship at least one person has to love the other in the form of an affection. But whereas she's bringing up the conflict of, or her concern of, when the father asks like, what do you like about my daughter, and he's just like, I like how beautiful she is, and then it gives him the right to look at her all day, and she's like, that's not love. And she's trying to get him to, I suppose, clarify, because if he wants to date her and all he's going for are her looks, then I guess that doesn't align with what she wants. So, and the episode ends right there. So my initial thought for these first 3 episodes is that there's nothing jarring about the animation that stands out negatively for me. Animation is smooth, great, enjoyable. The shots with her and all the blooming roses I enjoy, which emphasizes, you know, her prince persona aspect. And then with regards to like the pacing of the story, it like goes really fast, but there's nothing that you find really like jarring, because it's like a formula that it follows. There's a potential interest and then conflict resolution, interest, conflict, resolution. At least for me, that's how I feel with this series, and it makes it interesting, and it captures my attention. And it also is satisfying because these conflicts aren't drag on like your long ass C dramas for 30 plus episodes where there's a misunderstanding somewhere. This is resolved right away and it creates that satisfaction loop. It's got a good formula going down. And I'm assuming this right here in the next episode, it's got the this conflict that she has or uncertainty will be resolved right away and when he answers her. And I feel like he kind of did affirm his feelings to her in the previous episode because at one point, initially, when he saw her on the stairs, right, he was like, I'm interested in you, not quite love. But the following episode, he's like, yeah, maybe it's a little bit more closer to love or affection. So this has been a great series and it's met my expectation. I will continue to watch this a bit further and once I finish it, give you guys more of my thought. But very enjoyable. Still, I would say the top three of my list. But then again, I've only seen this one and the bean counter so far. Yes, I really enjoyed this, and I hope you guys have too. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought about this pacing of this series. Even though, like, I feel like so much happened, but it doesn't feel out of place because there's like character development too, and they're both growing uh, with each other in the interactions that they're having in this relationship and they're learning new things about each other. All right, thanks for watching, y'all. Stay warm.